it's your buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the UMR episode 99. You know what that means? The next episode, you know what that means? The next episode's, if you do know what that means, let me know in the comments, would you? Because I don't. All right. So now here we are with Andrew, and I thought, wow, it's weird that Andrew got held up here for such a long time. You know, I mean, usually when we get to these freight trains, they're wherever they were supposed to be. Now he's headed, you can see down here, he's headed down to Wallace. That's still a stretch. What's he being held up for? Well, I checked this. It said the signal's most restrictive state is absolute stop. Well, that's not very helpful. But if you just do a simple flyby, ruh-roh. What the? Who lost their tender? Yeah, so I thought, uh-oh, is it the passenger train? No, nobody's running that passenger train right now. That's the only other K4 we have. Is there anything else up here? Well, there's Burnfield. Nope. All right. So, to start off the video, I'm going to put you guys on pause until I fix this. Okay, so I've been talking to myself for the last 5 minutes. Yeah. As you can see, Andrew is now underway. And I thought I had hit unpause. And so for the last 5 minutes, I've been talking, and we watched the train start up, and I had this nice shot worked out and everything. And then I look over at the time, I'm like, oh boy. So I can have the same conversation again if I can remember what I said. I don't know. Anywho, so Andrew's humming along here. And he right now, what time is it now? It's 12:47. So we will watch him until 52. All right. So he's headed out to Wallace right now. He's been to Elmview, Esso Flats, Fisherville, Graydon. And now he's heading to his last place, Wallace. He's picking all these cars up. And he is then going to head over to, what's the name of that place? Starts with a G, doesn't it? Oh, boy. I remembered it the first time, no problem. Now, of course, I'm on the spot, and I can't remember. We are going to head over to, I'm looking on my other map now. Gladstone. No. Is it Gladstone? I can't remember. What the haystacks. Anyhow, we're going to a place where everything gets Gunnison. Thank you. I knew it started with a G. So he's going to go to Gunnison, where everything's going to be reclassified. So these are all tagged with none right now on all these cars. He's got 30-some cars with him right now. So I did clear out the tender. I don't know any idea where it came from, because both of the passenger trains. The only other K4 I have on the route is the one, the other passenger train, and that's not running right now. So, yeah, I have no idea. But anywho, let's back off just a little bit. There we go. That's a nice shot. Anywho, I was saying someone had left in the comments that Bachman is now the big physical model railroad company. Well, I don't know if they're big or not, but they have very good trains and details. And boy, they started talking about that. And I started thinking, this is a nice shot. I see the whole train. I was thinking back when I was in elementary school and junior high, I used to have a model railroad. And then then I couldn't, due to my life, I went into high school and then did a little bit of college, went in the Army, came back out, did some more college, got my job. Just didn't have the time or the space to do it. And so, life happened to me, as it does to many of us. And I just couldn't do it anymore. Then when I got to a point where I did have a little bit of extra space, I bought a little bit bigger of a house, and got married and all those good things, then it was just so expensive. The prices had gone up by that so much because, people stopped using it. So that was sad. But I still remember that fateful day when I walked into a Best Buy, back when they still sold, the CD-ROMs and all that, the game CDs. I went in there and I saw the very first original Trainz game, and I went, oh! I bought it, and I've been with it ever since. Awesome. And it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better as it goes along. Remember in those early days when all you could do was drive. There were no industries or anything. That was awesome. But this is much better, don't get me wrong. It's just awesome in that, I was able to get back into training again. I'm going to take a drink. I don't know where we are at here. Let's say this is Palmer? Might be Palmer. And then somebody else left in a comment, where did I get the track sounds from? I think it was the last UMR one. I don't know, whatever. And I couldn't remember. I go to a bunch of different sites. I think it's from RR Mods. I went to their site in the middle of replying to his comment or her comment, and they do have a CUID. Is that how you say it? CUID? The KUID thing. They do have an asset to download there that is for rail sounds. And I think it's the one that I downloaded. And I think the sound itself was actually made by JR. It's the one you're hearing right there. Yeah. The one I have on all my routes now. And it actually replaces the default Orin track sound. So you don't have to put it on each car. It'll automatically put it on all your tracks. Or at least all your JR tracks, I think. Or maybe not, because it would be all tracks as the default Orin sound. Anywho. So yeah, try the one from Orin. Somebody hit me to it. And then I put it on there, so. There we go. So you guys are going to watch him for 5 minutes. I'm going to watch Andrew for 10. Because I wasn't recording. Good boy. You got to remember. And it's funny, too, because I was going through the whole conversation and everything. I mean, technically, I'm sitting here talking to no one right now, right? I mean, eventually, someone might listen to it, but, that's in the future. I'm in the room all by myself with my 2 cats. That's it. All right, so that's 12:52. Put you guys on pause, and I'll figure out what we're doing next. It's passenger train time. As we are here in, as you can see, Lambert, and Adair now has to head off to Edison. And this guy is really dressed up. Look at him. Looks like he's got a 3-piece suit vest on there, doesn't he? Yes, he does. All right. So now, what's going on here? Why is this here? That shouldn't be there. Why can I not click on anything? Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. Okay, that. Okay, there it is. That's never happened before that I remember. Can I click on this now? Okay, yeah. That's weird. All right. Oh, I had such a great shot worked up. Can I get it back? We're like halfway through the fence. Oh. Okay, this is not bad. I'll take this. All right. Okay, so now that we're done in Lambert, he has to go to Edison. Hear the rumble of those engines. No. You have to go navigate to Edison. Oh, there it is. Edison, platform 1. And when you get there, load. All right, there he goes. He's got one hand in his pocket, too. He's cool, that's what that means. There we go. Roll on out of here with these fine-looking Superliner cars. Here we go. Little passenger, or not the passenger. Little baggage car on the end there. Very nice. Okay. I'll keep the bell on. There's an automatic whistle there. It's a little bit early. Alright, back off just a little bit. What time we got now? 12:58, so we'll watch him until 13:03. Okay. Line side going. Kill the bell. Thank you very much. I'm kind of surprised we had an automatic horn thing right there. They are still holding them back with the big old 10 mile an hour. Okay. There we go. Now we got a release. That was like cabbage over there on the right. Not that I can see the cabbage. The color reminds me of cabbage in that field over there. Looks like wheat or barley here on the left. What time did I say we were watching till? 3, right? Yeah. Okay, sure. 13:03. Okay. It's like we have a berm going down the middle of a lake coming up. Yep, there it is. I see it. I'm recording, right? Oh, yeah, I'm recording. Good, good, good. It's always good, you know. It's easier to upload a video to YouTube if you actually have a video to upload. You know. You may not know that unless you're a YouTuber, but if you don't have a video, then you can't upload the video that you don't have. See how that works? A nice shot there. Running along. Kind of a culvert here in the middle. Help the water flow from one side to the other so it doesn't pile up too much on one side and overwhelm the tracks, I imagine, right? You're going to have flow in between the two. Look at that. They're dual culverts. They even zoomed in on the culverts. Nice. Also been working on Tidewater. And there are Tidewater engines. I actually found them, and later on one of the commenters said they do have Tidewater railroad engines, and they do. It was nice. I went to the JR site. That's where you can buy Tidewater from. And there was a page where I downloaded the route, and then went on there. There's also some additional assets. And when I downloaded those, that was the engines. I just had never downloaded them because I probably figured, oh, I don't want those engines anyway. I just want to use CSX. So now on the Tidewater route, we do have engines from Tidewater Railroad actually working the locals in the yards. So that's fun. Plus, I have been working with Central Portal Control. It's pretty easy to work with. I gotta relearn some things here and there. And I have other trains, Norfolk Southern and CSX trains, running through the route as well. It took some time, some meandering and lost in the woods kind of stuff. Because apparently, I ended up searching over on the Trainz forums, and apparently the portals don't work. A lot of the portals don't work, but the default one does. It's the basic portal. It's invisible. Well, there's no tunnel with it. It's just a portal without a tunnel and invisible thing on it. That one does work, and it does work with CPC, the Central Portal Control. And so I've been monkeying around. Now, of course, the key is you want some trains to come through, but you don't want it to be to the point where there's a zillion trains. But at the same time, I can't make it so that a train comes through once an hour, because my video sessions are only 45 minutes long. And that way a train would never come. So, yeah. And then you can make it, so like a train comes, let's say, every 25 minutes, which is good. But then there's also another parameter on there where you can make that 25 minutes be either, it's like there's a window you can put in it. So, like, you can say, I want to come out every 25 minutes, but with a 10-minute window, which means that it's variable. So 25, you put a 10-minute window, it could come as late as 35 or as early as 15 or anywhere in between. This is an interesting shot. Yeah. And when the shot says good, you got to end. And besides the fact, we're at 13:03. So, it's just weird. So, yeah, I'm going to put you guys back on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. Now we're in Mapleview with Dave, and he's got himself a pair of twin GP38-2s. Aren't those nice? And I forgot to do this part. He's already loaded up 2 of these, except though, look, I forgot to load up. How many am I saying? Well, no, you can load quite a few at one time, right? Yeah. Okay. You're going to see some behind-the-scenes action right here. So, okay. So it looks like they can probably load 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them at a time. All right. So I might as well stay with it now, huh? Okay. So we're going to go like this. There we go. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to say view the details. And then we're going to say enable editing. And then we're going to add. Which one? 95 ton? Sure, that looks nice. Put them all on there, then save the changes, then come down here and recouple. There we go. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. All righty. Now we got to get the next 6 in line. This place is loaded. We've got no room. I mean, how many logs are they cutting down here? Quite a few. He's picking up 20 cars as it is. All right, so we'll have to put these over on this track here so we can then push those back into place. Okay, we got it. I got it. All right, so the switch is already set correctly. Where's the other switch? There's the target. I see it. Okay. Here we go. Forward ho. No. There we go. Alrighty. And they got to be shipping these logs in, right? I mean, not much of a quote-unquote force here. Yeah, look. Here comes a truck now. They must be cutting them way over there. This road leads to, oh my gosh, the end of the world. Yeah, must be coming in from somewhere else. Here, look, they got these here. This guy's moving the stuff around. All right. So they're bringing them in on trucks to this rail station, which kind of makes sense. The chances that a railroad's going to build railroad tracks out right to where the logs are, probably not very good. All right, these are all Burlington Northern bulkheads. Very nice. The characteristic green. Not that all green cars are, by Burlington Northern, but yeah, I got those off of Legacy of the Burlington Northern route that I also bought. Okay. Slow it down. And then wait for the clear. That'll do. Back it up. How much room are we going to have on this track? We have enough room to keep putting the fulls over here and leave the empties over here? You know, load them over here? I don't know. I don't think so. That's a problem for the future, but I'm going to have to figure out some place to put those. We got enough room for 6 cars now, though, right? Oh, yeah. We might probably have room for 12 cars. Probably. Whoop. Here we go. Marked down now in my spreadsheet that he has so far loaded 6 of the 20. Does he have 20 in this cut? I don't know. We'll find out here in a moment. And I gotta leave enough clearance. Right there should do it. I think so. Yeah, we don't have enough room for 12. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. So let's apply. Very good. Decouple. Very good. I will go forward. How many cars we got left? We have 16 cars left. 16 plus 6 is more than 20. Oh, no. I got 2 engines. 14. Yep. I'm always lecturing you guys on that aspect of the game, and here I am doing the same thing. If that bothers you, that I do not do as I say, or something like that, well, this just may not be the channel for you, is what I really wanted to get to. I just wanted to say that. So, even though I botched the first part. Okay, backing up now. Set these out so the fellas can load logs on it. The guys and gals. These are already set for none. Did I do that already? I'll have to check, see what these are set for, what they're tagged as. I wouldn't think that they should be tagged already. I'd know. Here we come, folks. Watch out. I saw there were some, what do you call those things? Grain towers, the silos. Maybe there's a place to park some of these loaded log cars over there while I'm still loading. We'll have to look. Oh, another thing that came in the package with the Tidewater Trainz was this thing called a car mover. It's like a little tiny thing that runs up and down the tracks, and well, it moves cars. I think the name probably tipped you off on that one. But I haven't used it yet. I'm still playing around, so I'm not sure, but it's kind of a cool little thing. All right, yeah, Tidewater will come out when I'm done with it. It's going to be a while now. So here's the... Okay, so we could run up here and put some on here with these silos. Is this the main part of Mapleview? Well, it looks like it expands over here. Is there something over here? I forget. That's just a bridge. I find it hard to believe this is all there is to Mapleview. There's that. Okay, well, guess what, Chief? That's all there is to Mapleview. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, here's a whole lot more for Maple. I thought there was something more for Mapleview. How did I get over here? What the haystacks? Where am I at now? To the north? Oh, yeah, here we go. So I'm way up here. And so there is a place I could run some cars back into here, too. But it's going to be a lot easier just to run the cars, up to that silo up there. So back down, back down, back down, back down. There we go. So cool. All right, here we are. Okay, so that is the end of Dave's turn. That's all he had to do was set out another 6. So we'll put you guys on pause. I'll bring you back when I figure out what we're doing next. And as you can see, we are at the passenger station here in Grantley with Sean. All right, so Sean, where are you at, Sean? I'm looking on the spreadsheet. Sean's going to pick up 61 people here in Grantley, and then he's going to head out to Selkirk. That's where he's headed to next. All right. Nope, I'm on the wrong screen. Wait a minute, what did I do? Yep. Erase that. There we go. Selkirk, eh? There's the warning, people. Get on if you're getting on. SEL Kirk. There we go. Platform 1. Go. And when you get there, why don't you load? Take a load off. Actually, well, you'll be loading some people off and some people on. So exchange some loads. We were just in Grantley. Weren't we last episode? I thought we pulled out of Grantley last episode. I don't know. It's so hard for me to remember. I run so many routes. There we go. Since I've been YouTubing, of course, now I run a bunch of different routes. That makes it even harder to remember. Normally, if I were playing Trainz and I wasn't recording it, I would just pick one route and play it a whole lot. Like, hours and hours and hours. Then I'd move on to a different route, when I want to try something different or whatever. But here, I jump from one route to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Play about 45 minutes on each and then move on. So it's new. It's exciting. Are we at the most forward train? Yeah, we're at the lead edge. Okay. So what time we got now? We got 13:19, so we're going to watch them until 13:24. No, I don't want that. Bring back to this. I want this. There we go. The old line side. I gotta look to see now if they got to, right? Newer engines than these. I think Siemens is the one that I went on last time, a Siemens engine. When I went on IRL to Chicago that I talked about a while back. I don't know. Trying to get the schmut out of my throat. Hold on. There we go. Oh, my cat just shot me a dirty look. He was sleeping. I made that noise. Some railroad ties in the tall grass. Come on, people. Let's upgrade it to concrete sleepers, huh? Get on the phone with maintenance. See if we can't make that happen. What time did I say? 14:04, right? Yeah. I think it was 14:04. No, 13:24. Yeah. I say the time that it immediately shoots out of my head. I can't remember. Okay. See if we have an auto horn on this one. Yes, we do, but he's going to do it way too early because he's getting stopped by that dwarf right there. What does the dwarf say? It's unsignaled, probably because the switch is wrong. Going over here. Yeah, some of the switches up ahead are wrong. Over here so I can see the dwarf. Oh, we're sneaking up on it. Right there, stop. That's usually how it works, and then it'll turn. There it is. Gave me greens. So I'm going to do this one manually because of the dwarf. What is with me? Come on. Here we come. There's a nice shot here. Nice job on the signals there, huh? We're trying to save energy. If there's no cars, we just don't put the gates down anymore. It's not illegal, is it? Nah, not at all. They are pretty liberal on the traffic laws up here in Grantley, so we ain't gonna worry about it. The other thing I'm going to do on, or try to do anyway, on Tidewater is get those signals fixed because they're constantly, here they don't go off, at least on some of the crossings. And on the other one, they go off constantly. So I'm going to see if I can get those crossings to work that are on coal country. I really like those. They work really well. So I got to switch over. I got to learn how to do it. But someone did post a, this is how you do it thing. I just have to go to that post and follow up step by step. See if I can't figure it out. Yo, double try. I was just getting ready to switch over to the other side, and then it did this to me. Get it floored. Sean has dropped the hammer. His sled is just flying. Those are all slang terms. Okay, there we are. 1324. Okay, so let me put you guys on pause and I'll figure out what we're doing next. So right now, you probably notice I'm in surveyor mode. Or if you didn't notice, now you know. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm showing you something. This right here is my current LPG car, this Procore one. I like it. It's not, you know, especially detailed or anything. But this is a problem. The couplers are now gone off of it. I've mentioned this before. The Procores, yeah, have come off. So that's not good. So I went and I found these. These look European to me. Are they European? I don't know. They don't have the bumpers on them or anything. They're nice looking cars, though. Much more detailed than the Procore one here. It looks much nicer. I don't know who made these or what, but I, for some reason, have them on there. And therefore, I got to swap them out. And there they are, swapped out. So, yeah. So I'm swapping those out. And then, and we are with, where are we right now? We are with Andrea. He's up in Dunford. So let me finish doing this, and then I'll officially, this is more behind-the-scenes stuff, then I'll officially bring you back. And now we are officially back. All right. Now, those LPG tankers I just switched out are actually here. They're actually Andrea's train. He dropped them off way over here so he could work these industries here. Because those got to go to Fenton, and he's working the Dunford industries right now. He's already done the TOFCs, which are, you can see all the stuff here. But, yeah, those cars are up here. I put them in the yard over there. And now he's unloading all of these... what do you call these? C-beams. Yep, C-beams. Loads of C-beams out of these hoppers. And where we got to go now? So, what's there? I thought there was a crossover over here. Oh, yeah, there is. So I can, because he unloaded the 3 that are inside the building here. So now I can just throw those 3 right over here. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing with those until I ran out of room and then I pulled them up. Of course, I could pull all the way up and just shunk them onto there, right? Shunk, that's a train term. I got plenty of room to pull up there. Why don't we do it that way? Why not, right? It'd be shorter to do it this way, but I want to do it this way. So there you go. There you have it. All right. Here we come. This is one of those 5-mile-an-hour yards that we're going to ignore and do 15 on. Well, actually, I got it set for 10 right now. So let's juice it to 15. Is 45 too fast? 45% throttle? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. If he goes 17 or higher, I'll slow him down. Safety's third. Remember that. Hey, look at that. Right on the nose. We got triple head here. 3 power units. Oh, and the other thing on on the Tidewater thing is I have a coal train running through that has DPU. Someone had requested that a while ago. It's got DPU. So we'll see that every once in a while as it goes jetting by on the Norfolk Southern tracks, which are just on the other side of the lower yard. In between that lower yard and the dock track, so that'll be good. It'll be interesting, too, to see now that I have locals set up and everything, try to do it much more realistically, if the yards fill up. I just started, and the yards are filling up. I mean, of course, they're empty, so, right? I mean, you add 1 car to it, that means it's filling up. But we'll see how full they get, see if I get overwhelmed or not. So it's kind of cool. Have trains coming in. And they service the industries by not so random as I did before. They service the industry. They pick up any empties or any full loads, pull them back to the yards while pulling empties or whatever full cars up to the industries in, one fell swoop instead of the way I used to do it. Like I'm doing it here. He's unloading these cars, but then he's not going to take these cars with him. That's the Duker. The Duke comes back and picks up all the empties, is how I'm running it here. Speed it up a little bit there. But eventually, I'm going to switch all my routes. This route's going to be a bear. But I did it with Midwestern Rails, and Midwestern Rails is bigger than this route. So if I can do it with that, I can do it with this. And then it makes me wonder, I've probably mentioned this before, I wonder if I should just go on to the download station and download the newest version of the UMR. Oh, boy. That would be fun, except the amount of work. Oh, the amount of work. Am I up for it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Tidewater is going to be not that bad. It's been a little bit of a bear trying to figure out the, like I said, the CPC and all that stuff, the central portal control. Not real bad. Trying to get enough trains that come by that you actually see some go by, but not too many. It's a balancing act. Bag it up. There we go. C-beams are banded together with their little blue, probably plastic, or would they be thin metal strips? I don't know. We'll ride this down. Sky blue or powder blue even. What the heck's the name of this industry? Oh, this is Nordstrom. That's right. We've worked this industry several times now. I want to get it even tighter on it. I think Robert was here. Robert Trucking. Alrighty. Rather undetailed. That's okay though. And maybe on the new route, it's got more updated buildings on it, more detailed buildings on it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Seems like an awful lot of work to update all these buildings and everything. I think we just sneak it just barely beyond, just like that, right? Is that how we do it? I don't know. What's this one on this end look like? We got 3 of them in there. 1. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can actually back it up a little bit, can't we? Yeah, we can. All right, enough with the bell. Actually pulling forward, but backing it back into the thing is what I was getting at, right? So this 4th one doesn't quite fit. No, it didn't quite fit. I still hear a bell. Oh, yeah, because it goes on automatically when you hit the horn, yeah. Okay, I get it. All right, so, yeah, that is the end of Andrea's turn. Let me put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. We are here with Thomas in the North Yard, and as you can see, he just got done humping. Yep. So, first let's check the hump yard out. How's it going down here? Everything look like it did like it was supposed to? Oh, yeah, it looks real nice. Everything looks copacetic. Yep, we got Smiley down on this end. Now, we got 2 trains waiting to be broken up. Those are my inbound tracks right there. I think they were designed to be through tracks, but what are you going to do? Then we got this yard here. Is there anybody waiting to come into the yard? No. If they're coming from Gunnison with more cars, they'd be lined up right here, so there's nobody waiting. There's nothing on the staging tracks for the hump yard either. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move Smiley. Now, as I've done many times before, Thomas can come and he can drill this yard here, no problem. But he's going to have a problem with drilling this yard because he's going to be on the wrong side. That's what we have Smiley here for. See, Smiley and his SW1500 with his slug, his slug-o-matic. All right. So we're going to apply, decouple, and we're going to set him up. Did it decouple? I didn't hear a noise. It did. We're going to slide him over here. Here he goes. Okay, let's make sure these are all set properly. Yeah. Yeah, then we're going to want to go all the way down this way. Every one of these should be normal. Well, I want them to be normal. Then that. Yeah, so he's gonna park right here. And then any cars that need to go into this yard over here, Thomas will shove them in behind Smiley here. Then all he has to do is back up and put them into there. That way Thomas doesn't have to run all the way around. See, it's like it's teamwork is what it is. Okay, and this is the west yard of North Yard. There's that Morton salt hopper that I highlighted in one of my shorts. Well, At the very end, I say, that's a more... Is that really highlighting it? Drawing attention to it. There you go. Now you got it. Here comes the tower. Oh, we're going to clip through it. Again, those are the inbound trains there on the left that need to be shunted. You know, chopped up, all that other good stuff. Stuff that you do. There we go. All right. Thank you, Smiley. Now let's run over here to, well, fly. Run would take too long. Fly over here to Thomas, and now he is going to hook on to the other end. This track down the middle of the bowl, I always keep it clear for this very thing that I'm doing right now. These look like SD40s. That's what these are, right? Nope, GP40s. They're GP40s. I thought this many fans were supposed to be an SD. It does say GP on it, right? Yeah. Still can't identify him. It's just not going to happen. 45's too quick. There we go. 40%. The gearing is different on this one. We're going to go across this retarder. Coming up here. It's not going to do anything, right? It shouldn't. I mean, the guys up in the tower are not going to squeeze them on me. But in the game, yeah, no, it doesn't. That's good. That's a good thing. Nothing derailed. That's good since I humped last time. All coming together. Are these more of those Pro Cores right here? Uh-oh, I think they are. We're going to have to swap those out. Oh, those are the ones I was talking about last time, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I'll just swap them out every time I see them. Eventually, we'll get rid of all of them. Okay, it looks like we're going to lash onto the center beam right here. There we go. Beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. These should all be down on this end, right? Yeah, SL flats. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure I'm doing this right. I think it's not this track here, is it? No, it's not. I'm on the right track. You know what's not on the right track? The ability to continue on with this video, because we are in the butter zone right now. That is the end of episode 99. Episode 100 will come out in about a week and a half or so. It's a nice shot right here. This is a beautiful shot right here. Begin the drill could even be the name of the episode. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that I'm getting rid of the old LPG tanks and bringing in new ones, well, this just may not be the channel for you.